Good morning, everyone. This is Livia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do a general reading for the energy, just to see what is going on. Let's see what we get. Let's see. What is the energy in the current time? What is the energy in the current time? The Two of Wands. Making a decision. Trying to get answers from the moon. It's almost like, should I stay here on Earth or should I fly to the moon? Beautiful. The Ace of Wands. Learning, seeing the beauty in everything. A new beginning, a new growth. Temperance. There's a balance here. Temperance. Balance in every aspect of life. Somebody's definitely looking to make a change. And that change is going to be something that ends up being very beautiful. There's going to be, I think, lessons to be learned as well. There will be a lot of growth for sure. Temperance is here to balance, to watch over, to protect. The Nine of Cups. It is going to make somebody extremely happy. It's like a wish come true. This could be wishing on the moon or the stars. Somebody's looking for something majorly different. And there's going to be a lot of creativity here. And there might need to be some training or learning about something, like a project. Temperance will be here. When I look at the Two of Wands, it also makes me think of the moon a lot, because the moon is kind of that dreamy, watery element. The Eight of Cups. I feel like somebody realizes that there's going to need to be a leaving behind people, leaving a situation, possibly a couple that this person is walking away, because we got two butterflies, two dragonflies, two songbirds, and two swans. And this person is a ladybug. Oh my gosh. The Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords could be someone that is trying to be, it's like, it, you know, of course it always talks about theft and cheating and deceitfulness. But it also talks about somebody that is bringing things with them as they're trying to walk away on tiptoe, quietly to disappear. I kind of feel like this is very important to this Two of Wands, because she's got the world in her hands, but she's looking at the moon like there's a better option, or wondering what is it like on the moon, or what is it like to live amongst the stars. Somebody that's really dreamy, like a Pisces or a water energy. And then we have more water here. Somebody here is looking for a lot more happiness than where they're at. And I feel like the Seven of Swords is somebody that wants to just quietly sneak away and just vanish. That's being very creative, which could be the Ace of Wands, because it talks about being creative, coming up with new ideas. And that would explain the Seven of Swords. This is like a new outlook. Not the same old cheating or you know, lying and, you know, the negative part of it, but more of a looking out for yourself, protecting who you are. Maybe there's been somebody here that's been used or taken advantage of. She is holding some kind of egg. I think she wants to birth something completely different. It's not, she looks like a snake, but the snake is made of roses, or covered in roses. It's really a pretty card. But that big, see that big egg that she's holding on to? And there's two birds flying above her. I think these are her eggs. I think these are her dreams. I think this is a really watery energy here. And I feel like, again, dreaming, what is it like on the moon? She's already seen the world and what that's like. But she's looking for something way more happier, something that will be like a, you know, like a wish come true, or a dream come true. And the Seven of Swords, like I said, I think this is somebody that's just holding on to their own ideas about the way they want their life to be. This is like something that they've been holding on to for a long time, trying to give it birth. But with the Eight of Cups, I feel like somebody's going to walk away from this. But remember, Temperance is here also. So there could be a balancing of somebody that wants to give birth to something, and at the same time, they want to walk away. Because it's just emotionally dry. It's not, there's no emotions here. And if you're still trying to give birth to something, the emotions won't come until delivery. But the Archangel Michael is Temperance. She has two doves. 2 dragonflies. She's keeping things balanced. I think somebody's bored with life. They want something more creative. Somebody wants to be able to become more creative than what they are. And they're going to need help. They're going to need to get balanced. Because you can't have the world and the moon at the same time. So something's got to be balanced here. And it's interesting because here it's almost the same thing. Something needs to be balanced. Walking away or going the long haul until this births, whatever this new idea is. Because I do think there's a new idea that's being cultivated. It's being, nurtured until it's time for it to be birthed. I'm going to see what we have here. Spend some time on self-care. Okay. Spend some time on self-care. I don't think that means in a physical way. I think it means more of a spiritual way. Like, spend some time just being quiet and sitting still and learning who you are and what it is you truly want. Relaxation promotes healing. And that's the same thing as, being still and learning who you are. Relaxation promotes healing. This is kind of like that, the Temperance card. It's like relaxation. You can't relax when you've got one thing major going on and you're, ignoring another one, but somehow you got to bring the two together. And there needs to be a balance. Once you're in a balance, then you can relax, because that's where you're going to get your healing. And your healing can be not just in a physical sense, but maybe a mental or a spiritual sense as well. Follow what lights you up. She's making her wish come true by following what lights her up. And again, I come back to this. She knows what it is that lights her up. She may be following that path that lights her up. Not just leaving something, that's emotionless behind, but following that path that's going to light her up. Interesting. And this is something that she's holding on to. And it's her wish come true. But before you can start making these moves, you're going to need to spend time alone with self-care and relaxation, which promotes healing emotionally, psychologically, physical, and spiritual. All of it. And the Seven of Swords. Let go of perfection. It's good enough, and so are you. It kind of makes sense, because it's like she's got this, out of the eggs, let me see, the eggs down here that are kind of wrapped around her snaky like tail. Look at them. They're different sizes, but she's got the huge one. She's got that really big one in her arms. She's cuddles it like a child, something that's really precious to her. And it says to let go of perfection. It's good enough, and so are you. I'm going to get one more for this. It's okay to have needs and to fulfill them. Wow. You don't have to be perfect to start your path. It's okay to have needs and to fulfill them. Even if it means walking away, but walking towards something that lights you up. I think whatever's in this egg, this is something that she holds very dear to her heart. And maybe she feels like she has to be a perfectionist in the sense that she's not good enough for what really lights her up. So you're going to have to determine in your life, what is a wish come true for you that really is going to light you up? What is that going to be for you? And are you willing to take that path that'll lead you to that? Even if it does mean leaving things behind. I think you're looking for emotional and love fulfillment. I kind of, especially, remember when I looked at this card, it's got like two songbirds, two butterflies, two dragonflies, two swans, and she's like a ladybug. It's almost like she's looking for her partner. The other ones have their partner. Where's her ladybug? And it's interesting when you look at that. Look at the shape of her ladybug and look at the shape of that egg. It's very, very similar. Isn't that interesting? I believe we have somebody here that's looking for their love. The love of their life. That's what it feels like. And as far as, dreaming, there's nothing wrong with dreaming. You don't always have to have your feet on earth. You can also, you don't have to be grounded. You don't have to be standing your feet on earth. You can hold earth and also dream about the moon. And maybe some people, I wonder if there's some people out there that do look at the moon as like a moon goddess. I think your passion is what you're looking for. But there's something about you that it's like the angels are saying here, you need to take care of yourself. You need to get relaxed and healed and balanced. Then, once you've gotten that out of the way, then you can move to the next step. And your next step is for you to follow what lights your heart, which is like a wish come true. And I kind of get the impression with this, the shape of that ladybug's dress or shell and the shape of that egg is very similar. So I think you've been knowing for quite some time that there's something in your life that you don't really want to let go of. You're willing to take that and leave these behind. Because this one to you is what you're looking for. It's kind of like a hidden secret. And maybe nobody around you knows what that is. But just remember, whatever it is you're doing, you have to let go of perfection. Let go of perfection. It's good enough, and so are you. And it's okay to have needs and to fulfill them. Oh my gosh, this is a love story. This is somebody's love story. I hope it resonates with all of you. If those of you that are single and, or those that are unhappy in life, don't forget that love is really what we're here for anyway. Oh my gosh, it's really a beautiful reading. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I do appreciate it so much. And we will see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.